Hey, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Y'all, thank God it's Friday. Woohoo! Yeah! Wow, it's finally Friday, as the possum would say. Y'all, welcome back to Pelion, South Carolina. It's currently 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Y'all, this is where the magic happens, here at WormWizardcastings. And y'all, I'm excited today for lots of reasons, but here's one reason. I can announce the winner to the surprise Hump Day giveaway. If y'all remember back to Hump Day this week on Wednesday, I dropped a video and had a surprise giveaway. Everybody who dropped a comment in that video got put on the wheel of names. And y'all, we have a winner. And here it is. Drum roll, please. Surprise Hump Day giveaway winner, Joshua Madden. Congratulations, brother. Y'all, appreciate it, Joshua. I'm going to be sending you out this book, Teaming with Microbes, The Organic Gardener's Guide to the Soil Food Web, by Jeff Lowenfels and Wayne Lewis. It's a really good book. You're going to enjoy it. It's in very good condition as well. I took good care of it. It's almost like new, I would say. Y'all put that right there. Congratulations again, Joshua, on your surprise Hump Day giveaway. And y'all, I'm just excited. I'm so excited. I'll be mailing you out your book, brother. I got your mailing address already, so don't worry. And y'all, I promise the giveaway was not rigged. I know Joshua wins lots of the giveaways, but I promise it wasn't rigged. 6 folks entered the giveaway, and I put 6 folks' names on the wheel of names, and I shuffled it like 3 times. And then I clicked the go button, and Joshua happened to win. So, congratulations, Joshua. And I appreciate the support, brother. I hope you really enjoy your book. And y'all, I know I'm doing lots of administrative work today, so let me get right into it. Y'all, I want to let everybody know about our giveaway we're having when we get to 2,500 subscribers. Y'all, I'm giving away these 2 American Silver Eagles. That's right. 2 troy ounces of fine silver going to one of you lucky viewers out there as soon as we get to 2,500 subscribers. And y'all, I was looking at the analytics, and we only need 217 more folks to click the subscribe button. Y'all, and that's going to trigger the giveaway. And one of you lucky viewers is going to get these 2 ounces of silver out there, y'all. I sure do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it, y'all. All right, without further ado, let's get into it. And let's see what the Worm Wizards are doing today. Oh, look at there. Congratulations. We have a Dime Time winner. Last week, y'all know every week, I count up the comments in all my videos. And guess what? Joshua Madden, he made the most comments again. Guys, I'm telling you, you got to wake up early and go to bed late to get one over on Joshua. He's a super contributor to the channel, and I really appreciate his support. And Joshua, you won another 90% silver dime. That's a dime for your time, sir. Look at there. Let's see what that, oh, can we read it? I got my glasses on. Was it 1964? I believe that's what it says. 1964. For all you folks out there who don't know, you better be counting your looking at your pocket change, because if you get a dime or a quarter or a half dollar, y'all, any of them that are 1964 and before, so pre-65, so 1964 and before, are made of 90% silver. And y'all, silver's on the move. Y'all need to check out the spot price of silver. It's looking good, y'all. So every week, I give away one 90% silver dime to the person who makes the most comments on my videos on my channel. And y'all, this week, the Dime Time winner is Joshua Madden. Again, congratulations, brother. I'll be mailing you out your dime, and I'll package it up and send it with your book. Congratulations, brother. Dude, I really appreciate the support. It means a lot. I really mean it. I appreciate it. Now, let's get into it. And let's see if there's any worms in here. Y'all think there's some worms down in here? Now, yesterday, I put some fresh mushroom compost in. And I put in some more cardboard shreds. And I put in and I sprayed in some water to moisten it all up. Look at there. Look at there. It's looking good. And we got a lot of rain, so it's humidity. The humidity is high around here. So everything is nice and wet and moist. Zoom in there a little bit so you'll see them wormies better. Look at there. All right. Yes, sir. They're doing good. I just about got these. Y'all, I got these bins full now. Almost full. Let's look down in here. I did feel a little heat rising from the center. So it is warming up just a little bit in the middle. But it's been doing that. I've noticed that. Zoom in a little bit so we can get a better shot of the, without the light being in it. I mean the shadow, casting a shadow in the light. Y'all, they are doing a number on these castings. Look at this. I mean, doing a number on that cardboard. Look at there. Look at all them wormies. Back out. All right. Moving along. Let's check on the next bin. See what they looking like. We might not check all the bins just to save some time. You guys don't... I don't know. Y'all want to see all the bins? All right. Hey, that's what I'm going to do. Y'all, this worked really good yesterday. I took the cardboard out where... let me zoom in on it. Y'all see those red mites? Me and Diane and everybody else been talking about it in the comments. They like that moisture, and they really like this cardboard. But what, y'all, yesterday I took some cardboard out, and I put it in direct sunlight right over here. And when I come back a few minutes later, all those red mites were dead, y'all. So I'm going to put it right there in direct sunlight. And y'all, I'll come back in a little bit, probably after I'm done with this video, and all them mites is on that cardboard, they be done with. I just shake them off. And then I can put the cardboard back in the bin. Basically, just reuse it as bait over and over until the cardboard gets too, you know, dilapidated, I reckon. Y'all don't forget, I got lots of worm castings and red wiggler worms for sale over on our eBay store. If you go in the description of these videos, there's links there that'll take you over and check out everything. I sell composting worms for starting your own bin and mixing them with your compost pile or bin. I sell fishing red wigglers, so those are the red wigglers that are hook worthy, that'll fit on a hook. And then I also sell the worm leachate that drips out the bottom of these bins. I collect it in pans. And if anybody wants any, you can buy a bottle of the concentrate I sell, a 16-ounce bottle. And you can use it for making your own compost teas or inoculating your compost pile. Or there's lots of things you can do with worm leachate. Some folks say it's just a waste byproduct, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think there's some value in it. It might not be a lot of value, but there's value in it. Like I said, as an additive to your compost teas, or I like to sometimes just mix it with water, dilute it, and mix it, and just give it straight to my garden, house plants, stuff like that. Oh, the worms are doing great. And y'all fishermen out there, I know red wigglers aren't that exciting for fishing, but y'all stay tuned, because old Lucas, I'm going to be delving into night crawlers here soon. I'm trying to work out a plan of action. And hopefully this time next year, I'll have night crawlers for sale. I'm going to start me haven't decided how many I'm starting with yet. But the plan is to start with some night crawlers this fall. And hopefully have some for sale by springtime. Or at least by summer. Maybe 6 months after I start the bin. I don't know how fast they breed. I don't know if they breed as fast as these red wiggler worms or not. They probably, I'm assuming they do not, but I don't know. If you've got experience with European night crawlers, how fast do they breed? I'm trying to figure out how many I should start out with. And I'm thinking about starting out with 2 bins. So 2 hungry bins. And I'm thinking about starting out with 2 hungry bins. And, yeah. I want to, yeah. Start some out in the bins and let them grow over the winter time, the fall and the winter. And then maybe in the springtime, I'll be ready for fishing weather. And I'll have plenty to sell, hopefully. Oh, look at there. I'm telling you, they are just all mixed up in this cardboard. They love this cardboard. It's not that nutritious, I don't think. Doesn't have a whole lot of goodie in it, but they like it. That's for sure. The bins are nice and moist. I won't be adding no water to them today, which I did that yesterday. I don't need to add no water today. I might recycle the LEACHATE pans back over the top, but I'm not going to be adding any extra water to the bins, is what I mean. Because see, look, there's condensation built up on the lid, and we got some wanderers there. Yep. But the bin's good and moist, and the air humidity here is really wet and humid. And look at there, the temperature of the bin's down to about 78 degrees. Now that's at the core of the bin. Let's move it up, get closer to the surface. Let's see if the temperature changes. If we get it closer to the surface. Yep, it's already rising. So the core of my bins is cooler than the top layers. Which most of my worms are in the top layers. They're composting red wigglers, you know, so they spend most of their life in the top few layers. Now they do dig all the way down to the bottom of this bin, but the majority of my worms live in the top, I would say 6 inches of the bin. Which is, well, I would expect the top of the bin to be warmer than the core. Because that's where most of the worms are, right? So we're looking at what, about 83 degrees? So a 78 at the core, looks like 83 right now. So we're looking at like a 5-degree difference from the core to the surface. Let's get in here. Hey, Mr. Gnome, what's going on, buddy? Well, top of the morning to you, Lucas. Oh, yeah, that's something on my mind I want to talk to everybody about. Ain't got nothing to do with worms. I got a project this weekend, y'all. I've got a soft spot in my bathroom floor. So this weekend, me and my wife is going to be learning how to replace subflooring in my house. I know, right? I got a little anxiety about it. I ain't never done that. Now, when I was a teenager, I did work over the summer for a few months one summer, helping some fellas frame houses. I was part of a framing crew when I was about 18. Yeah, I was 18. So I have helped build a few houses. I think about 6 or 8. But what was that? Oh, I've never replaced any. I've never done much remodeling, so I've never replaced any flooring. I put new flooring in a house, obviously, but I ain't never broke it out and replaced it. So that's going to be fun. This weekend we get to do that. So say a prayer for me that Lucas doesn't get too frustrated with the whole process, and let's hope by the end of the process we have a solid floor that everybody can walk on in my bathroom. Yep. Yep. So I gotta replace some subflooring. I gotta replace the under laminate. Then I gotta put down some new linoleum. It's gonna be fun, y'all. It's gonna be fun. Plus, I still gotta do everything I always do. Ooh, look at there. Look at there. I like seeing pockets of worms, knots of worms like that together. Hopefully they're getting together and breeding. Come on, y'all. I need y'all to make some more cocoons, y'all. The bin's looking good. I apologize if this is not captivating footage anymore. I was talking with Mark in the comments. Ever since we started propping the lids open, the worms stay down in the bedding and they're not as visible as they used to be. And it kind of makes it for a less entertaining video. And, you know, I understand. Yeah, it is a little more dramatic when you open the lid and you see 5,000 or 10,000 worms crawling all over the top of the bin. But you also got to remember, they're supposed to be in the bin, not crawling on the walls and on the lids. So it's better for them to be down in the bedding doing their work, eating and pooping and breeding and making cocoons for us. But anyways, let's get into it over here. We're almost done. We're getting close to the end, y'all. I guess we're doing all the bins today, like we usually do. Ooh, I think there's a couple hook-worthy worms right there. As Jane over at Rockin' Worms would say, those are some chonkers there. Yeah, there's a few in there. This was the bin I was saying yesterday. Seems like it's got more cardboard in it than the others. So I gotta dig way down deep in there to get to the mushroom composting castings. Oh, look at there, look at there. Look at there, look at there. Now that's a nice hook-worthy worm right there, y'all. That's hook-worthy. He's not very long, but he's good. He's nice. You catch you some good brim or some shell cracker, maybe some bluegill, red breast. I hear they're good for trout fishing. I ain't never been trout fishing. Y'all hear those cicadas? Yep, if y'all notice, I ain't seeing a bunch of black soldier fly larvae anymore. I think we just about got them whipped, y'all. Okay, here, look at here. Oh, there's one. Speak of the devil. Oh, sorry, I moved the light. Look who come to visit. Hey, Aries. What's up, buddy? Aries. What's up, buddy? That's my shed buddy, Aries, y'all. Aries, I'd pet you, but I got a dirty glove. You can come over here and rub on my leg if you want to. Aw, that's my shed buddy, y'all. That's Aries. What's the good word, Aries? You gonna sit right there and lay down? No? Alright, well, we're gonna go back to looking at the worms. Alright, y'all. We're just about done. Let me look right here in the middle real quick. A little bit of warmth coming off of the center. Just a little bit, but look, there's still worms squirming in there. Squirming and worming. Alright, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Got my singing voice right. Last bin, everybody. Last bin, everybody. Last bin, everybody. Last bin, everybody. We got a little bit of condensation build up right there. That's dry right here if y'all can see. Last bin, everybody. Last bin, everybody. Lesbian, everybody. All right, I'll stop. That's enough. I'm still waiting on that email from that Nashville promoter. Let me know. I got my suitcase packed. It's by the door. Let me know when you need me to come to Nashville. All right? I can come on short notice. Don't worry about that. All right, y'all. If I don't be here tomorrow or the next day, y'all know why. That's because that promoter finally emailed me and I'm in Nashville. Y'all, I believe I'm going to be here worming the rest of my life. I don't think I'm going nowhere. But that suits me just fine. Because I like it right here. In good old Pelion, South Carolina. This is where I want to live. I love it. Look at all them wormies. All right, y'all. Well, that brings us to the conclusion of this Worm Wizard Journal Journey video. If you made it this far, you already know it. I appreciate it, y'all. God bless you. And y'all come on back now. You hear?